Hey guys, Oblivion here, and welcome back today to another video here inside of Oblivion's world. And today is a very special day, because today is episode 50 of Oblivion's world. We are halfway to the 100 episode mark, and today I'm going to be doing a world tour of everything so far I have built in this world. There's not so much to go over, but there is, I guess, quite a bit, so I'm sorry if it feels like I may rush stuff, but I do want to try and get this done. It's because the recorder I use does not allow me to really go much over an hour. It definitely won't take an hour, but that basically means that I don't want to go super in-depth to everything. So, yeah, so basically, kind of just going to immediately start. I'm not going to do any of my normal traditions, add anyone to the Shadow Garden, get food, deliver a fish, grab a dog, or anything. I'm just going to start going over some stuff. So, I'm just going to start off here in the bedroom. This is my bedroom, where I start every single episode usually. I'll usually run out here onto my balcony. I'll go out here and I'll say, welcome back today to another video in Oblivion's world, like I just did at the beginning. And I'll just kind of look out at everything, and where I'll usually explain what I'm going to be doing. Got all my dogs in here. I do plan on I do plan on soon making an actual doghouse for them. It used to be in here, but this area has since been redone. There's now a floor here, a pot. This is where Mr. Cheapshot's bed is. And then this is where I now actually have the new roof access to my house. I do want to build something going up right there, but for now it's just kind of an empty plot for when I do build something. And yeah, so that's basically the room that connects to my room. Over here is the room of my pet snow golem, which will probably sometime get his own house as well. For now, he just lives in here. I got him during Christmas, and this is just where he lives. He also got balcony access here. Over here, we also have another kind of balcony, which I might put something here, and so it's not just some flat balcony, which connects to right here, which is the staircase area to my world, which connects, obviously, to my bedroom, which also has a balcony overlooking some other stuff that we will be seeing later. But for now, I will head downstairs and show you downstairs. So, here we have the Shadow Garden. Sometimes I will get my sword out, because I knew there was a lot of mobs around, so I just want to be ready. But here's the Shadow Garden. Sorry, I had something in my mouth. Usually here, I'll put someone's name on a sign, and obviously every morning, give them a shout-out. And yeah, and that's the last person yesterday. I won't give a shout-out at the beginning of every episode, but I will every so often. And then you just got a chest full of signs. So, we come over here, we have the main area of my house, where a lot of my, I say junk, but a lot of where my extra resources, and I got a lot of extra resources. I do a lot behind the scenes. I mean, I am telling you, that's probably part of the reason why a lot of videos are late, because I'm getting stuff ready. You got some basic stuff over here, you got potion stuff, you got furnaces, craft table, chest over here with more junk in it. And that's really it. And then you also got backyard access. I always called it my backyard. And then I got a nice little fish tank on the floor for decoration. That's really it. And here we got, like, I kind of like to call this my room between rooms. A table full of cake. One from last episode. One, I think, I don't know where this one came from, but I know two came from the Christmas special I did not too long ago. And then the other one, I actually don't know where it came from, but I guess I can always just look back and look. Here we have the kitchen area of my house. We got here where we come and get our breakfast every morning. We got a large variety. Barrels holding really nothing. But barrels have that you can put stuff in. And you got some just essential cooking stuff and a jukebox, which is the only jukebox currently in this world. I'll probably create more though. Other than that, oh, I still got the basement. So here's like the main entrance to my house. You usually just come in. This is the front of my house. You come in. It's a nice walkway. You got stairs this way on either side heading up to my balcony. Nothing special. And yeah, then over here, we kind of have where that path kind of comes right into my house and goes right back out. Where I got little water features, which, I might spruce up this room at some point because it does kind of look a little bare to me. So I will probably spruce up this room at one point, but this is kind of like the path room I call. Over here, we got two stairways on either side leading down to the basement section of my house. We got the first room down here, the enchantment room, where I come and I enchanted all my items. I just have my sword and my food, but I did end up enchanting my other tools in here and my armor. Down here we have a fish tank, which we'll usually come to every morning. We'll come here to, well, put a fish in the fish tank. Well, we also have over here just the chest where I throw the buckets in. That's really it for down there. And then we have here, which I will actually ride. I'll actually ride a little later, coming back from where that leads. Down there is a minecart track. And down here is like an extension part of my house, which will continue to grow. In here, sometimes mobs like to spawn down here, but in here, this is another portal room. I'm going to have to fix that. But there is another portal room. I really like this. I'll probably continue to add to this nether portal room, but other than that, just a room what houses my, well, nether portal. I won't be going to the nether. There's really nothing special in there. I do want to build in the nether at some point, but for now, it's just a nether. In here, we have like a furnace room. So we basically just have a bunch of different furnaces, smokers, blast furnaces. Got a bunch of coal and buckets. Basically, if you want to conserve coal, there's lava above that, which goes into these drip stones, which will fill these cauldrons, which basically gives me an endless supply of lava, which I can use to pick up and put in these buckets. So you just pick it up, come over here. There you got a bucket of lava, which you can use to fuel an entire stack of something in a furnace. That's it for downstairs. I will extend probably more that way and do some rooms on this side to kind of expand my house more. But for now, this is my house. I'm kind of glad with the size it is right now. But yeah, so I'm actually going to go over here first to just kind of get this area out of the way. Here is the house of my dog, Phoenix, my first ever dog in this world. He's the dog in there with the pink collar, or the magenta collar, sorry, and he does live here, but spends most of the time in my room on his pad. Anyway, this is where he lives. Brewing stands. Why would a dog need brewing stands? I don't know. Some doggy books. A lot of this stuff is unaccessible to him. Yes, I taught him how to use a button so he can get some pork chops bones. I'm going to have to fill these up with stuff. And then you got like 2 different water dishes on the floor. And then you got basically his master bed. Like, this bag is huger than mine. I kind of need to step up my game. But anyway, path goes over this way. This path, which connects up to another path that links over there, which goes that way for future stuff. Got like some bamboo growing. If I ever need to build out of bamboo, I could always just come here in the backyard. Got some cactuses growing as well. And here is, I guess you could say, the home of Mr. Cheap Shot. He's one of the helpers and most of that. Well, I say a helper. He mostly just runs around acting like a crazy person. But this is where I guess his base is. Just a nice little sandcastle with a moat around it. And I actually just discovered this recently. But apparently, sorry about that cut again. But apparently, he has this area down here. I had no idea about this. I wonder if he plans on building anything down here. I guess I'm probably going to forget about it and call it a secret empire or something. I don't know, but I should probably keep that in mind. But anyway, I'm going to come back up here to continue the tour. So here's an empty plot, which I'll actually, a little hint for episode 51, I will be building something right in this plot. I won't tell you guys what it is. You probably, guys, if you circle back to the beginning of the episode, I kind of hinted to it. But this is where I will be building my next build. And that will lead us straight over to the farm. So I just harvested some of it. So here is, as you can see, where I grow my nether warts. The rest of my cactus, I don't really need that anymore. I can get rid of that. My sugar cane. I got wheat. Over there's potatoes, carrots. Pretty sure that's more potatoes down there. And then you got beetroots. Then I also have melons and pumpkins growing. Oh, they're not really growing. One grew, and I think another one grew, but I harvested it. Well, my pumpkins grew, and I harvested them, so I can make the new shop owners from last episode. And I don't know if they'll grow back. I might have to go in and reset them, but anyway, also got berry bushes, chests. It's got my animal pens, which house my cows, my sheep. And over here, eventually, we'll house the horses I want to get soon. Right now, it's empty, but I will get horses soon. But for now, those are just my animal pens. And I might extend them so I can add stuff like pigs and sheep. Or there's already sheep, like pigs and chickens and all that. And down here is my... Oh, there's a creeper. Oh, there it is, a creeper. Oh, it's getting nighttime. I might have to... Go away. got that done. And there's an Enderman. Oh, that Enderman has been stalking me. I'm actually going to go to bed. I don't want to have to do this at night. So I'm just going to head up here. I'm going to go to bed and show you that. So basically down there is my mushroom farm. It's not finished. The floor is way too short, I should say. Or the ceiling's way too low, I should say. For my... Oh, that scared me. But and it's way too low. And I do need to eventually change it. Oh my god. I mean... Oh crap. I gotta get out of here. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Basically, down there's my mushroom farm. It's really big. And I'm just gonna... Okay, he's dead. I'm just gonna continue the tour out here. Get out of here, zombie. That's dang it. Anyway, I'm gonna head across the water here to show you what this is. So this was something I basically just built for Christmas. And this is, well, as you can see, a giant present. But inside the giant present is basically where it holds everywhere that my, especially Christmassy in here. You got a Christmas tree. And it holds, I say stockings or barrels with names on them, but this is where all the presents for everyone is housed, which I'm gonna have to create more since I have shop owners now. But yeah, this is where I think I already delivered them on Christmas Day, but anyway, that is basically, I'll probably only ever really come here for special events. I do want to create one for Easter, probably maybe not this year, because Easter is literally, as of recording, this weekend, and I don't know if I'll have time, especially with what I already have planned. I want to build a bunch of different holidays across here, but for now, it is just a giant present for Christmas. So, yeah. So now we'll move on to the town area, and first, we will start off with the cakery. Basically, my bakery, filled with cakes, has Derpy, which we put in here last video. Derpy is my snow golem. I want Derpy to step back, because we're going to go into the employees only. I need to put some furnaces or smokers back here. Basically, this is where the cake stuff is put, and where you can use to make. And back here, you got an animal garden, basically, and they're destroying the crops. Basically, back here houses everything you should need to cook a cake, or craft a cake, I should say. Can I get another chicken? I cannot. I will hit a cow, I guess. Oh, chicken? Nope, no chicken. Okay. Then a little garden entrance. That's most recent, but nice, put a little garden entrance. I am going to go down the street, then I'll come back up the other way, and then do the same with the far back street. So I already did the cake. I almost did it again. Here we have my twice as nice clothing store, which is really bare. I know, it's ugly. I'm going to change it, I promise you. I will change it, and especially with this back room that does literally nothing to the build. I think all I did was just to extend the build back so it fit the plot nice. So yeah, this build will change, and I don't think, did I name this? Snowy is the person, I'm sorry. Snowy does get paid very well to put up with this, so don't worry. This place will definitely get a redo, but for now, it is my clothing store. Here's a creeper. That scared me. Oh, there's a sheep too. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I really need to put like a lighting system or something. There, that's done. I'm going to stop falling down there. 2 black sheep. That's not good. Something bad might happen. Anyway, next door, we have Beautiful Blossoms, which is my florist area. So out here, you got a garden full of a bunch of flowers. Is the flower gone? I thought a flower was gone. Basically just a florist with a bunch of flowers. You come in here, you go right up here into the top of this big rose. It is a rose, not a poppy. I stand for roses. See, it's not poppy, it's a rose. Don't care what this says, it is a rose. Anyway, we basically got every type of flower up here. And yeah, so if you ever want to come in, just grab a flower, go ahead. Because I don't really charge prices because it is easy to just plant them back. Because they are everywhere. You don't even have to come here to get one. There's probably one just on the other side of the house right there. Anyway, next build is my post office, which is named Postmaster. It kind of sounds like a minigame name, but that's what it's called. So, obviously, there's a bunch of other places in this world that it can go to. Currently, when it was built, it was just my house, the lighthouse, Beautiful Blossoms, the cakery, and Twice as Nice. Obviously, there's lots more stores now, but basically, that's all there was at the time. So up here should have Mailman Moo Moo. Yeah, that's your name, Mailman Moo Moo, which we also put up here last episode. Up here, you got sugarcane to make paper, already made paper, where you can make your letter right in here. Then, I thought I provided bottles. I might have to add that, but I'm pretty sure I had a system in my sketchbook world where I added bottles so you can put them in. You'd basically throw it in here. It would go down in the machine, like somewhere half between. My idea was like the machine would like scan it or something. You'd press this button. Is there anything in there? There's not. Okay. It would come down here. It would be in the bottle, and it would float all the way here. And it would come out in... Oh, here's the bottles. It would come out in a bottle. You just kind of got to pretend that the paper's in the bottle. You would get your bottle, and then you would either go deliver it yourself if you wanted to, or say, like, you want to send something to Beautiful Blossoms. Go ahead and just put it in there, even though you can completely just walk right next door. But yeah, that is Postmaster. I actually really like this build. I think it's got a nice concept to it. And yeah, it's actually one of my top favorites. I definitely will say that. Next, we have the pet store. I will go and do the lighthouse soon, but for now, we have the pet store, which houses a couple pets. It houses my dog. I forgot your name. Cedric. I am so sorry, Cedric. I forgot your name. To be fair, I forgot your name too. Cassie. Hi, Cassie. This is where Cassie the cat, Cedric the dog live. Then you got Loki the axolotl. Baby chicken. Oh, I did get a baby chicken. Baby chicken over here with Mooser. He's the one that kind of is the pet keeper, I guess you could say. He watches over all the pets. So, and then there will be an animal that goes in here. I don't know what animal, but I will eventually spend a day where I want to put like a dangerous animal in there. I don't want to put like an animal that could hurt all the other animals, but I want to put an animal in there that could be dangerous. If anyone wants like a dangerous animal, like maybe if they add a tiger or something, I'll put it in there. Probably not, but you never know what they could add. And this place is just called Polly Pets. I don't know. The name just stuck out. So now I'm going to go over here to the lighthouse. I will go across the way over. You can see the giant Oblivions world sign. I'll explain that later, and I'll explain all the stuff that's over there. But for now, we're going to go over here to the lighthouse. This lighthouse was built kind of in the early days of the world. I think it was like it was in the teens when I built this. I act like that, like it was a long time ago, but it was for me. And yeah, so we go inside here if I can get through the door because I'm fat. You come in here, you just got some nice furnaces, crafting tables, barrels, kind of storage. I was going to use this as like a storage lighthouse if I wanted to come throw stuff in here, but never really did because I barely come here at all. I do like the design of it. I think it's kind of, it's unique. It's not unique, but I like kind of the roof design. I think it's like different from a lot of lighthouses. You come up here, you got the main light, you got a pointed roof, which I'm pretty sure has another light on it. Yeah, it does. And you come up here, and you just kind of look around at all the world. You can see my dock down there. I do want to expand that, and I want to kind of build like a couple boats here. I do drastically, because I'm considering 50 episodes to be a season in this world, so next episode will be the beginning of Season 2. I will actually have separate playlists for that. So yeah, when Season 2 eventually rolls around, I do want to build a lot more, like, side stuff. I will build more buildings, but I want to build a lot of side stuff, too. So now, I'm just going to head on down, because we got quite a few more things coming. So, you know, I'm just gonna drop down. So next, what we're going to do is we are going to go over, and I'm going to show you my, what's it called? It is called, what's this hospital called? It's my hospital that I'm showing you, but what is it called? I forgot what it was called. It is called Cure the Pure. That's what it is. I remembered it just before I got here. This is my Cure the Pure hospital. You got a little side road coming up to it because this will lead to another area, which I will show you when I get in there. I actually want to be careful when I walk in here because there's some animals in here that I don't want to escape. But in here we have the first room. This room is basically where you craft all, like, your health potions and your basically, I consider your +1 energy potions. Basically, the beneficial potions. You very rarely make, like, bad potions in here. You go across the way into a nurse's room, which I call, with Nurse Piglet. This is basically where you'll take care of all the patients in the hospital. I was going to put white beds, but I didn't want it to be, like, I want it to be unique, so I put nice blue sheeted beds. Next, you come down the hallway further, and you got, actually, I'll do this side first. This side has Dr. Ba. Dr. Ba would be your, he would be your surgeon / your actual doctor. This is where you'd come in and do like the surgeries. I will probably update this room because it kind of looks a little stupid to be a surgery room, but this is the room, and you go across the way, and this is the room that those double doors lead into, which would be your zombie curing room. So basically, someone would come and either lead a zombie, or a zombie would be dumped off in here through them doors. They'd be locked inside. There's no way, I'm pretty sure, I don't think there's a way to get in and out. Okay, there is, but the zombies can't push buttons. You come in here, you got a couple weakness potions and golden apples. You'd place that in here, splash the zombie with it, and then you'd grab a golden apple and you'd feed it to them when they ever come by, and then that should cure them into a villager. Basically, villager curing. I really like that. Then we come up here, we have roof access, which basically has a helipad, even though there are no helicopters in Minecraft. Maybe one day when I do eventually fight the Ender Dragon, not coming anytime soon, but will come eventually, I will get an elytra so I can get around easier, and I guess this is what I could use it for, just an elytra pad. So let's move on to the next build. So here we have the fire and rescue fire station. So we come in here and you will find fire chief flame. Chief flame is what I call him. You just got areas, chests, just usually supposed to house stuff, but there's nothing in them. Potions, I guess you could put like bottles of splash potion water. Here's where your fire engine would stay. Cake, you'll take a bite. Back entrance, nothing really special back there. And up here, you would have nice carpets, more area where you can make water potions, water bottles. Then you could have water here, so you can put them in the bottles. And then up here, you have where the firemen would sleep. Right now, it's just Chief Flame, but I might add more in the future. Then up here, you just have a normal balcony. Excuse me for 1 second. Excuse me. I think I'm starting to get a cold, so if you have a little break between episode 50 and 51, don't worry. It's just probably because I'm going through a cold and don't plan on having a big break. But I don't plan on having a big break anyway. It's just if I do end up getting sick, then I won't be gone for long. Is basically what I'm saying. Next, we'll move on to the police station, which I don't even think I gave a proper name. I did not. So, I thought he was gone. But this is the police station. So you'd have a receptionist sit here. If any villains or criminals are brought in here, you can type their name down in the system. Probably Officer Iron here would probably be the one to bring them in. What are you doing here? You should be on patrol. You do have a couple enemies here. That's what I just call them. I call enemies foes. Got a zombie here. A witch. That zombie was easy to put in there, but the witch was a struggle, so... Which might not come out of there anytime soon for resisting a god, I guess you'd say. I consider myself a god because I'm the owner of this world. Another creeper. Alright, I guess I'm going to take care of this creeper. Jesus, it's going to make me nervous. So anyway, and here we have pretty pictures, which is my art gallery. Basically, where it has pretty much every single painting in here, which explains I basically gave them all names. So you got Man and Fire, The Meeting, I always consider that. That one I actually don't have a name for. I couldn't figure that one out. I was just thinking like Spider and like The Jester or something. You got The Midnight Fairy, the Blue Skeleton Garden, the Withers Blueprints, and then all of them. If you want to take a look at all of their names, go ahead. You can do that if you want to. So there. That is just my art gallery. No one special here, but it's just a place to have some art. Then you got a couple extra spots. I do have a plan for what's going to be here, what's going to be here, and what's going to sit there. I have a bunch of new builds planned that I want to make quite quick, but there's also other smaller stuff that I want to get done first. So... in here, we have my TV store, which has this villager, which is not named, which I just call villager number 8,497,000 million or something, I don't know. Basically, just sell a bunch of different TVs, and then up here, you kind of have like a nice upstairs cinema, where you can just come in here, and you can watch the big screen TV. I don't know, might do some stuff up here for specials or something, I don't know. But anyway, let's go down here and continue the tour. So, over here, the last building in the town area is the library. More will come, especially as more world tours come around. I will post, there will be definitely more than what you'll find, but anyway, this is my library. Main reason I like this library is because on the side, I implemented the new, whatever these are called, bookshelves, chiseled bookshelves to create the word books. And it's the same on the other side, even though it's kind of up against the TV building, so kind of can't really see it that well, but in here, we have the librarian. You have tons and tons of books. I might even go through and name some and hide some at some point. Excuse me. But anyway, this is the library. Got the librarian. Basically just a library full of books. Nothing really too special. But yeah, that is my library. I think it's a nice small little build, I should say. And I kind of really do like it. So that is the end of the tour for the town. It's not the end of the tour yet. As you can see, there's a giant Oblivions world sign that I built mainly for, well, I kind of just built that really, kind of just to signify, just build something over here. Just, I should go to bed, but I don't want to have to go all the way back and then come all the way here again. So I'm just going to come on up here. Oh, this is going to be a struggle. I got 2 enemies on either side. Okay, yeah. Oh, dodge. Dang it. There, and I got them. So I'm going to kind of run through this a little quickly, but anyway, over here we have the Oblivions world sign, which is basically a world. If you come to my world new and you're over here and you look over, this will basically be the landmark that tells you, hey, you're in Oblivions world. So maybe I should have brought a bow or something and tick down. What? How do you hear me? I swear, the reach in this in Bedrock is way farther than the reach in Java. It's crazy, to be honest. But anyway, you just come over here. I will eventually probably change all this, make it nicer so you don't have to climb over rocks to get to this sign. But past here, you got 3 separate mini games. You have switching switches, the first ever game. Basically, you come in here. There'll be 2 players or more if you want. Press this button. A color will pop out, and you gotta flick every switch except for the color cyan because that's the one I got. It's totally randomized. And then you gotta run out a door, and that's when your time will end. And you want to get the fastest time. We played this game a while ago, but I'm pretty sure Mr. Chip Shot beat me. Are you kidding me? Bruh. What was that? Did you guys hear that? Was that me? I think that was me. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was me. I made a weird noise. Anyway, we come over here. We got the second mini game, which I'm pretty sure I called this Power Trails. Basically what this game is all about is there's redstone block on all different sides, and basically you'll go back and forth between players. You get to choose your corner, and you got to be the first one to light up this block. It has to be diagonal. You cannot run over the glowstone, and basically just be the first one to light up the redstone block in the middle. And then you have, sorry about that, and then you have over here, you have the what I like to call Oblivion's Memory Challenge. Basically, you come in here, and you'll basically, I like this minigame, because you can actually see the redstone below. But you'll pick, basically, some items. You will come back here, and you will place them in item frames. The opponent will do the same, and then you will both be ready. You will always have a bunch of different items in your inventory. You're not allowed to look in these. You'll then press this, and they will fall, and then you will get a quick look at them, and then you got to memorize what it is up top. And you have 2 tries. So if you want to do it again, you can, but that will force the other person to use their turn too. So anyway, and then you have this lever, which basically just keeps them down so you can fully reveal it afterwards to see if you were right. Anyway, I really do like this game. Nice game. Never really played it. I will play it soon. There was an episode I planned to do, but Mr. Cheap Shot, who I was going to play it with, got a little busy that day, and it ended up not working out. But that is fine. So now, let's come out. So that's basically every game. There will be more games, probably spread out, but that's definitely not the end of games in this world. Just kind of something to take a break from building that stuff. Now, we are actually going to go through the forest. Actually, I am going to go around the forest, because there's probably a lot of mobs in here. You know what? I can take them. I'm not a baby. But anyway, if you go through here, basically, if you get to the other side, there's like a bunch of trips. That bro has this iron sword. Okay, I don't want to fight him. He can put up a good fight. If you go over here, you can't see it now, but across this mound, I built recently, I think like 2 episodes ago, I built a sand castle. What I want to do in this world, especially for season 2, and for sure I'm going to do at least a season 3, is I want to build random stuff kind of around the world. So I built this kind of desert sand castle. I say desert, it's not really a desert. I might place some cactus around, make it a desert, but I basically built this nice little sand castle over here, which houses a sea turtle apparently. You basically just come in here, just a little remote around it, you come in here. Basically, I guess if it's like dark outside and I'm low on health, I'm being attacked or something, I could come in here, sleep, and then fight off the foes in the morning. You got some stuff with you. This doesn't have any water in it. These are supposed to have like percentage marks in them of how much water's in them. Oh, that was close. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed making this build and especially building it. Guys, I promise not every episode I will talk, but in season 2, I will definitely try and talk more in episodes. I'm sorry, but not in every episode. I can't promise that because sometimes my mic doesn't like to work. It technically took me 2 tries to do this video, which is why I am rushing this. But anyway, back to the tour. That's the castle, and now I have a couple more things to show you. There's about I think 3 more things I want to show you. First thing I'm going to show you is where remember that ladder down in my basement area, which I told you, which basically was a rail track, and where that led. If you also didn't notice, there was another shack around through here, by kind of behind where the sign for Oblivions World is, and that basically houses another ladder that goes down, which is basically where the railroad track underneath my world is. I'm probably going to end up at some point building a bunch of, railroad systems under my world, kind of help me get around, not secretive. But also, there's more kind of, flat areas. I want to flatten a lot of this area out to build more games, but that'll come soon. Come down here, and this is where, like I said, the rail system is. This leads straight into the basement of my house. You come in here, you get a minecart, and you come in here, and then you click this button, and you are off. So you got a nice little stone brick tunnel. Just come on right through here. You'll come up a little bit, and you go into a nice water section. You go through the water, then you go back down here. You go down here, and then this on the other side will lead to where my rail system is. Apparently, there's a lush cave down here as well. Well, there's a lush cave under my house. There's a whole massive cave system under my house that I discovered a while ago. If you want to check out the episode Hidden Cave, I believe it's what it's called, go ahead. I go and explore that. I know I definitely didn't explore all of it, but it's a giant system underneath my house, and I'm pretty sure that might be a part of it. So I might have to take a look at that. But basically, it just leads back up into my house. Nice way to kind of get across. But hey, there's still a couple more things I should show you. This is not my first house. This is not anywhere near the spawn point. If you didn't notice when it was nighttime, if you saw a little light up there, I'm going to show you the first place that I ever took shelter inside of this world. The first ever night, over a year ago. I've only done 50 videos on this world, but it's been over a year. Maybe even a year and a half. I don't know when the year and a half mark will come, but for sure it's been nearly a year and a half since I've done this, and the world might even be approaching 2 years. I don't know. Anyway, come up here, a couple strip cheese. Don't tell me why that's like that. Nice little campfire. You come in here, and you have my little area. I was originally there's my first ever mine down there. No point going down there. It's just like a long strip mine. Here, I was going to build my entire base inside this mountain. I wanted to create a giant mountain base. Obviously, I moved down there, and that's where I currently am building stuff. But the original plan was to build here. But however, this is not the spawn point. No, that tree has not grown yet. It's got to be because of these blocks. I come up here and pass through every so often when I'm heading on that side of the hill. That tree has not grown yet. I'm pretty sure it's just because of those blocks, but if it's not... Oh, there's even items here that's still sin. Whoa, okay. So... now I'm heading over to the real spawn point. Okay, it was just a sheep. The real spawn point of my world. Oh yeah, there's a lush cave down there as well. Oh, there's 2 trees next to each other. I'm pretty sure this right here is the tree that I dug down, but I'm going to be 100% honest. I did not realize there was another tree right here. I'm going to be completely honest. I guess I was just oblivious to the fact that there was another tree there. Anyway, there is a little board that I created, but if you see, coming up here, there will be a ruined nether portal up here. Basically, marking where I started. So you see over there, you see that stone, you see that thing right over there. Right there, right where my cursor is pointing. That is a little board I created. It's because that is the spawn point of this world. Yeah, I know. I traveled all the way over there just to build a couple buildings. I know. Here's the ruined nether portal. Where I actually got kind of my first stuff. I even destroyed all the obsidian here. Might make a monument here for this or something, but anyway, we come over here and we got the board. So I think you'll spawn like probably down here or up here or something. It's basically just a nice sign that says welcome to Oblivion's world. I think I did put a sign here that originally pointed that way saying real world's that way. But I might actually put like a map here to kind of signify where it is. Basically help people out, but yeah. So that really is the Oblivion's World Tour, episode 50, the end of season 1. Now, I know, season 2, it'll be in this world. It's not like I'm going to change worlds again. Like I said earlier, like I said last episode, like I said kind of earlier, I want a long-lasting world. I want a world that I could have fun in and continue to build in. And that will probably be this world. So that's why season 2 and most likely a season 3 will be occurring. And I really hope more people come to stick around. And I'm not trying to sound a lot like Stampy Cat, because obviously this world is obviously kind of based off of him. Kind of, I say, is. I don't care about YouTuber growth. I don't care if I have 100 subscribers and making no money when I turn 30 years old. I don't care. This is what I love to do, and I will continue to do that. That's what YouTube has kind of been annoying me about, is how I guess it's not necessarily YouTube's fault, but it's more like they're not showing a lot of these newer videos. They're more playing more high-end videos, which I get. They're doing well, so YouTube's going to advertise them. But this world in particular, I feel like unless it's not advertised to a lot of other people, like tons of other people, it's not going to do well, because not a lot of people are going to be attracted. And I'm not trying to complain. I will bring more than just Minecraft and eventual vlogs to the channel. But this world is going to expand, and this world is not going to go away. That's what I'm basically trying to deliver a message to you about. This world is not going away. This world is going to continue to grow. There will be new faces for sure. New friends will come into the world. New builds will fill the lands. Kind of like what Stampy wanted. I do want my house to kind of be like the center of the world. Probably will never be the center, but I do kind of want to have a whole world where I can come, have fun, surround me, make videos, and just enjoy myself with no distractions or anyone to try and stop me whatsoever. So, anyway, for the final time in Season 1 of Oblivion's World, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Season 2, a new Season 2 playlist will come up when episode 51 comes out, hopefully soon. Depending if I get sick or not, because I know you guys have probably noticed that in this video. But anyway, for not the final time, but the final time in Season 1, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.